up, guys? It's Alex coming to you live from CrossFit Seoul. Excuse any noise in the background. Hopefully you guys can hear me. So this is continuing on our series about powerlifting. We're going to start talking about different accessory movements. I figured what better way than to talk about accessory movements that benefit all three of the power lifts. So the three power lifts being squat, deadlift, and bench. So the most important muscles to develop that's going to benefit in all of those in powerlifting and in CrossFit as well that I usually see most lifters with it very underdeveloped is your upper back. So we're going to talk about a few different accessory movements for the upper back to gain that mass and that strength that's going to help support the bar, whether it's a squat or deadlift, or help keep your shoulders braced if it's in a bench press. So, three different movements that we're going to cover really briefly that are very underutilized in CrossFit, more commonly used in powerlifting, but everyone's going to benefit from. First one, not a lot of gyms have access to this, but we're going to talk about it's going to be a lat pull down, typically seen at your Globo gym. Okay? So for the lat pull down, it's going to be very similar to pull-ups, where pull-ups are also an excellent way to build your back, but here's just a different stimulus that we're going to throw at you, okay? So pull-ups definitely would be my #1 choice. You can always vary grip. You can do pull-up grip, chin-up grip. You can do ring rows and stuff like that, but here's just a different variation. This is going to be lat pull down, okay? So with a lat pull down, you can vary your grips the same way as on a pull-up. We'll just talk about a wide grip. So for here, you're just going to set your shoulders back, pull all the way to the chest, contract. Okay? Very, very simple movement. Not a whole lot of mechanics behind it. Just going to be really good to build your back. This is not only going to assist you in the power lifts, but this is also going to be something really good to use if you're struggling with pull-ups. So we have a lot of our clients, not just powerlifters, but CrossFitters as well. They tell us, hey, I'm having trouble pull-ups. I really want to get pull-ups. Well, there's only so many things you could do with a band and so on and so forth on a bar. So a lot of times we'll send them back here, have them do some lat pull down, either higher repetition or lower repetition with more weight, just to get that same stimulus and start building their lats and their biceps and their rhomboids and all that. So that'll be my first accessory choice movement. That's going to be the lat pull down. Next one we're going to come over is going to be a dumbbell row. Again, all these things typically to, a lot of people look like Globo gym things, but again, these are very underutilized to help build that big, strong upper back, which is really going to help you not just in powerlifting, but in CrossFit as well. So for the dumbbell row, we're going to use a bench to rest our knee on, okay? We'll grab hold of the dumbbell, one hand will be supporting. I'm looking for always good straight spinal alignment, so I don't want to see you guys overextended or rounding or relaxing forward. So we'll grab hold of the dumbbell, scap retracted, so shoulder blade pinched back, pulling the dumbbell up towards our hip, release all the way back down. Dumbbell up towards the hip, release back down. So things I don't want to see, I don't want to see you guys like throwing your hips into it, like you're trying to crank a lawnmower. Let's keep it as slow and controlled as possible. Again, another great movement that's going to help not only build your pull-ups, but it's going to help build your upper back to keep your back tight and things like deadlifts and squats as well. So a lot of people, they'll have trouble when they're pulling off the floor with their shoulders. Typically, they're not going to have strong enough lats or upper back or scapula strength to help keep their shoulders pulled back. So that's going to be another great one. Another way that we can just vary it up, so we're always changing, not being too repetitive with the same movements. As CrossFitters, we always want to be changing things up. Now we can do the same row, but now with a barbell. Okay? So we'll grab the barbell. The way we're going to initiate for the barbell row is our hips will shoot back. Just like a Romanian deadlift, you notice my back stays flat, shoulders stay retracted. Once I get to a position where my chest is close to parallel, I'm just going to row up towards my hips, release. Row up towards my hips, and release. Okay? So again, things we're looking for, nice flat spine, hips shooting back, not using your legs to overload, keeping it nice controlled. Pulling, retracting with your scapula and your lats, shoulder blades, everything staying nice and tight. Additional little accessory movements that I'm not going to explain, go into depth about, they're going to assist you. So we'll go back to the topic besides powerlifting with the pull-ups, where I know a lot of people struggle. We commonly have people 2 or 3 times a week in our accessory work do bicep curls. Okay? Strong biceps are not only going to prevent injury, like bicep tendonitis and shoulder tendonitis, it's also going to assist your pull. Use your biceps when you do pull-ups. So the stronger your biceps are, better you're going to be at pull-ups. Okay, guys? So there's a few accessory movements again. Really help for CrossFit, but as well, it will help with powerlifting. Building a big, strong upper back is going to help all 3 of your power lifts, squat, and deadlift, and bench press. This will be one of your foundations. besides your core. You already know the core, like we talked about in the first video, that's your foundation for all your lifts. So as we continue, guys, we'll continue talking about different accessory movements for the different power lifts, and you guys enjoy. Thanks.